Hi, I'm Dr. Abby Brown, and I'd like to give you a quick overview of my courses as they are designed in the Blackboard Learning Management System. So, to get you acclimated to the way that I organize courses in general, let's take a look at an example course and see how I have it set up. You'll see that on the left side of the screen, there is what's called a navigation area. And this area is divided into three settings, three organized groups, that is. There's course guides, modules, and links and resources. Now, these may be labeled slightly differently in each of my courses, but the basic idea is there in each one, this three section division. Course guides provides all the information that you need about the course in general, including the syllabus, including how to contact me, the instructor, including more course info for things like greater, more specific guidelines about things like discussion participation, or how to turn in files, or how to contact me via email, that sort of thing. But there's a lot of information there, and really during the first week of the course is when I would expect you to review that thoroughly, and then I would expect you to kind of refer back to it as needed throughout the semester. Now, during the semester itself, each of our content areas for the course are divided into modules. So obviously the very first module is Module 1, Introductions, but let's take a look at another module, which I clicked on Color Module 6 for a Visual Design course. Now, in this case, and this is pretty much the same setup that I use for all of my courses, is that when you click on the module itself, you come to kind of a list of tasks that you need to perform before the module is complete. So here's the date, the beginning and end dates for the module itself. Everything for the module is due, must be finished by the last day of the module itself. Then there is selection of resources that I've placed within the module. These are usually links or downloadable files or presentations, video presentations that I've made available that I think are helpful in completing all of the tasks. There is a link to a discussion. Each module has its own discussion, and so there's a link to the discussion, which is the title itself, and the prompt for the discussion. That is, this is the description of what we're going to be discussing and what I expect you to contribute to the discussion during the module. Finally, and this is only if there is an assignment due. Not every module has an assignment associated with it, but if there is an assignment that has to be turned in, then the very last thing within the module area is going to be a link to the assignment submission area. So by clicking on the title, you're taken immediately to the area where you can upload your files. And also gives you a description here of what is expected in the assignment itself. So that is how each of the modules are generally set up. The third area, the bottommost area on the navigation section, is links and resources, which is all of the tools that you'll need for the course itself. So the first link that I've placed here is discussions, and by clicking on discussions, one is taken to a list and access to all of the discussions in the course itself, two of which are only available through this route, through this link, the hallway and course Q&A. And these two discussions are available all the time during the course, and I encourage you to place things in the hallway that may not be particularly specific to the content that we're discussing in any one module, but again may be of interest to the class. Course Q&A, that's where you can ask and answer questions about specific things that are going on within the course itself. So if someone has a question that everyone can benefit from and is not a specific personal question, then I encourage everyone to put that question up here, and I encourage everyone to answer these questions as best they can. I will try to answer them as well. And then that's the discussion board, and you'll find that you can reach all of our discussions through this discussions link. When I enter the course to check up on everyone and to participate in the discussions myself, I always enter the course and immediately click the discussions link so that I can see if there's anything posted in the hallway or course Q&A, as well as the discussion for the discussion module, for the module that we're working on. Then the rest of this is all what I think of as being housekeeping and tools and tips. So we have email. This is how you can send email to myself or to other members of the class. My gradebook is where you can check on your grades and see how everything's going for you in terms of course assignments. Media production tips is just a little bit of extra help that I've placed here for this particular course. Different courses have different tips and additions in that way. Then links, external links, if I've placed any or am keeping a list of them someplace. Blackboard Help is in every one of my courses. You'll find a link to Blackboard Help, technical support, and tools in general. These are all the tools that are available within Blackboard. Finally, there's announcements. Announcements brings you back to the very beginning, the opening screen that you would see when you first enter the course itself. Now, I realize this has been a rather brief overview, but it gives you a sense of how my courses in general are designed. You're expected to log in multiple times during any one week. You're expected to follow the calendar so that you're working on the same content module that the rest of us are during the semester, and you're expected to complete assignments on time as they are listed in the syllabus and in the course modules area.